Doing that for
Why?
Damon.
I will leave.
After 10 years?
Yes, I definitely leave. 10 years is crazy. It is.
Okay, hey, what's up, guys? So recently I've been on TikTok and I've seen that Clarence and Queen Naija are trending. And before I get into why, here is the video.
48?
Like, what if she's like 48? You don't know how old that lady is.
Babe, your life is not over at 48 or 50. I've seen 50-year-old women. J-Lo is past 50. Like, it's beautiful women out there. You can still get yourself together. It's never too late. I don't think it's too late.
Nah, it's never too. I'm not saying it's too late. I'm just saying I think that would make it a little more
difficult.
Yeah, you just don't know what
Being
predicament she's in, because you gotta understand, in order to put yourself in her shoes, like, you're saying it easy, like, oh, I would leave, but she hasn't left, obviously, because she's been there for 10 years, so she's not leaving for a
But if that's
reason.
something that you genuinely like really want, and if you find out that your partner like has no, first of all, like he said, see if he has intentions of doing it. Have y'all ever talked about it? Like,
He
has
might
it
not. I'm not gonna lie, he might not. 10 years, he might not.
Yeah,
He might
but if
not
that's something
have
that you want, but maybe he doesn't want, then maybe you need to break up with your boy.
I'm not gonna lie, it seems like both Queen and Clarence were both giving hints and have quit. But what TikTok is trying to figure out is how long it's too long to wait for a proposal. And we all know Queen and Clarence have been in no relationship for some time. I don't know what the years are. They also have a son, so let's see what TikTok thinks.
So Queen and Clarence are trending right now because they were having a conversation. Like, there was a video where they're talking about a woman not being proposed to after like 10 years or not getting married, her leaving the man that she's with. And in the video, Clarence looked at Queen and asked her, like, what would you do in that situation? Now, I think they've been together for like 5 years, if I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. And she said, I would leave. And before he asked that question, she said, I just feel like a man knows, And I've seen stitches where people are like, she needs to leave him. She needs to leave him. You think that she doesn't already think that after they've been together for like 5 years? And I think one of the mistakes that she made in that video, they were having a hypothetical situation, or conversation. But as soon as he asked her, what would you do in that situation? She said, after 10 years, I would leave. He looked away and he said, I don't know why, but I feel like in his head, he said, I bet. Because now he knows. We don't know which way this will go, right? He might propose to her tomorrow. But he knows that he has another 4 or 5 years before he actually has to even do that. Or he has another 4 to 5 years where he can make an escape plan, where he's like, okay, this has been my girlfriend all these years. Mind you, I know they have a child together. People are saying they have assets together. I'm sure. I doubt that Queen has never sat there and just thought, why are we not married? We've done everything else that a child ties you together for life. People be like 18 years, baby. Children are for life. I'm sure it's crossed her mind. I'm positive it's crossed her mind. And also, I think us as women, a big mistake that we always make is, I hear a lot of women be like, oh, men are stupid. Men don't think, they're not as emotional as women. Men in relationships are some of the most calculated, thought-provoking, deep thinkers I've ever met in my life. Stop saying that they don't be thinking. They do. And I specifically stay away from these hypothetical conversations because, in my opinion, they're really just probing conversations. Whenever somebody gives you a hypothetical, it's usually something that they actually want to know for themselves about you. And when I was listening to that conversation, it made me think about Chrissy when she proposed to, or when Jim Jones proposed to her, where he gave her that lame-ass proposal. He didn't even get down on one knee. Basically, like, he was like, here, damn. And when Yandy found out about the engagement ring, Yandy was like, oh, that's an installment plan. She's installed. And people were pissed off at Yandy. But in my head, I was like, no, that's exactly what that is. And I was young at the time. I was like, no, that's what that is. That's an installment plan. And then Chrissy came back years later to Love and Hip Hop. And they're still not married. And her whole thought on marrying him had changed. Where she was like, now I don't even really know if I want to get married. And now he's the one who's kind of like pushing the whole marriage thing, which I don't believe that. But I was like, that's crazy. That's nuts. A lot of y'all love to call other women bitter and like, oh, you guys are projecting onto somebody else's situation. I love that men are now coming into the conversation because a lot of y'all won't listen to other women. You need a man to tell you. And a lot of men are saying that after a few months of dating somebody, they already know if they want to marry them or not. Towards the end of the video, Queen is talking. She's like, well, if a man, don't want to marry you or whatever, maybe you need to leave your boyfriend to find your husband. Baby, this conversation was not as hypothetical as they were trying to put on. They were talking to each other.
If 2 plus 2 is 4, right? And 5 plus 5 is 10, okay. What the fuck is this? I didn't
give my thoughts on the Queen and Clarence situation, the viral video that's been going around. Now, in the video, she states how, like, if she don't get proposed to in 10 years, like, she would leave, and he was just like, what's the problem with that, yada, 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 right? Now, from the beginning, and this is what I mean when I say people always know, and the signs is always there, people try to change the narrative, the narrative of things because they believe they can do so, whatever it is, right? From the very beginning, y'all knew he did not like that girl, right? He made a video saying he didn't think she was cute. And all the videos that they made together in the beginning, he was not jacking you. He was, like, looking at you like, yo, like, in disgust. Like, I don't like this girl, and she's fiending for me. Like, she's on my body, right? Now, I think the reason why she was so clouded was because she had just left Chris. She was divorced. And, you know, she had a lot going on in her mental, so she seen Clarence, and that was her, like, her escape. And I think for him, what it was he really didn't like that girl, but he knew that he could prophesize over her. And now, look. Everybody know who the nigga is. He got his own YouTube. He got money. He got a kid. You know, he got his life going on. Like, he got it going on now. At the end of the day, he done prophesized off you, and now he could look like the villain in your story. And you could, and let's say if they break up, and she, you know, tell everything that was going on, and how he's the villain, and he's the bad guy. He's this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, he still got money. He's still able to make money because he prophesized off of you. And see, the crazy thing about it is, she always knew, right? And that's what I mean when I be telling people they always know. The signs is always their energy never lies. She knew, and he knew what it was. But what it is was that they was just trying to see where things is going. At the end of the day, y'all have a business together. Y'all have a YouTube channel together. Y'all live together. Y'all make money together. Have a kid together. I've been together for I don't even know how many years because I don't keep up with them. What is holding you back from marrying this girl? Like, what's prolonging this thing? Like, why? What's the hold up? You feel me? Like, why is it taking so long? It's crazy. And I think what it is that he don't really like her, and I think that he probably feels so bad that he let this girl on for so long, and he was trying to like her, and I think that he does have love for her because they have a kid together. But all in all, like, I don't think Queen is his dream girl. Like, I don't think he's gonna be like, oh, like, this is the woman of my dreams, and this is somebody I want to wake up to for the rest of my life. I think life was just going, and now it's like we here type shit. You feel me? And Queen, she's just so head over heels. She's like, oh, you know, this is my man, and this my that. And that's the problem. See, you have to be very careful. You have to always protect yourself because you never know what a person is thinking, what they might want to use you for. Especially when you have a certain stature to yourself. Like, you gotta think, bro. You gotta think. But hey, I don't know what's going on. I can't say what's going on. I'm just on the outside looking in. They can honestly be really happy. And who knows? They might get married this year, next year. I don't really care. I'm just telling y'all this is my thoughts on it. And on the outside looking in, I don't even think he likes the girl. I don't think he ever liked her. I think he's loving her because they got a kid together. But I think she's always liked him more, but that's my opinion.
All right, so I think my dude was trying to say that Clarence was profiting off of Queen. Because I know when he came into the picture, Queen had way more stuff than him. You know, she had stuff going on. Financially, she had a successful YouTube channel. And I believe she was, you know, doing some music at the time. But this brings up another question. Like, does it even make sense sometimes to get married? Like, to someone who, I don't know what Clarence's financial situation is now, but like, just say like Queen makes more money than Clarence. Why, is it beneficial to her?
Y'all can't tell me y'all ain't see that shit coming. Queen, baby, leave, okay? Pack your shit and go. You ain't getting that ring. And if you do, it's going to be out of guilt. Or because everybody watching and they putting pressure on his ass. You've been there for how long? Dude, shit. Like, girl, leave. The baby ain't get you the ring. It never will. The money, you done gave this man a whole lifestyle, baby. He was living in his mama's basement. And I love Queen and Clarence, but I say this to say fucking that. You ain't supposed to build no man up, okay? You did just that. You got a BBL, you're beautiful. You was in nice shape before the BBL. Your voice is amazing. I wouldn't see why the man would want to marry you. But we already knew Clarence was out there creeping. He didn't confirm, but he denied, I think, every fucking thing. Because who wouldn't? Shit, you get caught, you're gonna deny. However, Queen, baby, leave. Leave, baby, leave. Go. Cause it's plenty of men that probably would die to be with you. She goofy as hell. She's funny. She's a good mother for what I can see. I don't know going behind closed doors, but it's like I can see that she loves Clarence more than he loves her, and a relationship never works if you love a man more than he loves you, cause that shit will crash and fucking burn, and it fucking shows. Okay, it shows. It shows. Girl, bye. Leave. Get your coins and leave. And the thing is, ain't no motherfucking thing. Bitch, leave. What you waiting on? You know what? And us females, we always have a gut motherfucking feeling. We always have a gut motherfucking feeling. And I'm sure she knew whenever she left that previous relationship with that other guy and went with Clarence, and she started catching on to the little dress like a year or two after, and he would, if I was him, after the divorce happened, I would have rushed to marry her. And it should have been on her timing. But she's sitting here throwing hints at the ring. She keep throwing if you pay attention to every video she do, she always throws hints to getting married. What she wants with him and her. And it's because she's already given the cow and the fucking milk. I've been there. I can't judge. But I know what the fuck it is. He feel like, why should I have to marry you? Ain't gonna change shit. Exactly. Baby, go. Go. Just go. Waiting the 10 years is crazy. That's baby. Queen is about, I think, like late mid-20s, late 20s. You gonna wait till you 40? Nope. You didn't get this man a whole lifestyle. He should be forever grateful. He should be kissing the bunions on your motherfucking feet, bitch. Seriously. You gave him a beautiful child. Y'all about a home, car. It don't matter what gifts you buy her, Clarence. It's not gonna suffice for the ring. Cause it seems like he like to spoil her. Buy her Louis bags and houses and cars and shit. She don't want that. She want the fucking ring. Cause Queen is very humble. And about the money for her. She been had that shit before she met you. She want the damn ring. But you don't want to give it to her. And I kid you not, he probably will. Out of guilt. Because we all putting pressure. We all looking like, damn, it's been this long? Shit, you ain't married her yet? We should have been at that fucking video. The proposal video. But he gonna take his motherfucking time. And if he do it, don't say no. Because he gonna do that shit out of guilt. Because everybody looking at him. Girl, bye. Leave that man. You got that money, you got the bunions, you got the 2 babies that taken care of. You can get a nanny. You go live your motherfucking best life, bitch. Hot girl summer.
All right, so I'm not going to say that I think they should split up because they're obviously a beautiful couple. They have a beautiful family. But at the same time, I do hate peaceful women. Like I feel like women have to set the tone early in relationships. Like after that 1 year is up, you gotta, either 6 months sometimes, you have to figure out what route y'all are actually taking. Like, I don't know why women don't understand that men are not complicated. Like, we really, they know. Like, they know what they're trying to do. They know what they're not trying to do. So I just kind of hate this for her. And for a lot of she is a beautiful woman. She deserves better than there. So do y'all let me know what y'all thoughts are down below in the comments. And I'll see you on the next one.
I wonder what part of the chicken this is, because
Yeah.
baby.
Don't start.
No, I'm sorry.
I don't want to think about that.
This one.
I don't want to think about that though. Let's just enjoy it. What?
You're eating chicken, Nick. Chicken Adam's apple.